I was so ashamed that I was on this. And at first, I was so ashamed that I couldn't get better by myself. Now, I had to put my pride over what was right. I didn't think it was right at the time, but now it is right that I did it. And you shouldn't be ashamed of this, and it's not a weakness, and you should put your pride over getting the help you need. When I went to where I went to get help, they gave me antidepressants. It's 20 milligrams. I'm not going to tell you what kind. Anyways, I thought I was weak, and I still kind of do in some way, but I don't in other ways. I feel like God should have been enough, or me exercising should be enough, or me writing in a journal should have been enough, or that I was strong enough to do it without medicine, or that I shouldn't be on medicine because I'm a strong person, and being on the medicine at first made me feel like I was defeated. But now, it actually saved my life in ways, because I was 100% about to do my plan. And to be honest, the plan is still there, and other plans that I didn't tell them that I'm not going to say, but it lessened it. Like, it lessened the suicidal thought, and it lessened the chance of me doing my plan. So, yeah, the next step, which dare I say it, and I'm going to have to put my pride last again, is therapy. Everybody keeps saying therapy, and you know what? I don't know if that's something that I really want to do because my pride's getting in the way. So, put your pride aside and do what you think you shouldn't do in certain situations, because it might be the best thing that ever happens to you. But I don't know about therapy. But you know what? Before you even commit suicide, make sure that you've done everything you can to save your life. Make sure you have tried every option, every therapy, a lot of medicine. Maybe medicine's not the key. Maybe you just need therapy. Or maybe I could have done without the medicine and tried therapy first. But this is the avenue I chose to do. Now, I might have to put my pride aside and stop telling myself that I'm weak because I'm about to possibly go to therapy. And I kind of wanted to talk to somebody my age to kind of like tell me that, in a way, to reassure me that it's okay that I'm going to therapy, that I'm not weak. Because when you're going through depression, in my opinion, you're unsure of what's the right decision to make, or anticipation grief. I don't know what call I'm going through. And depression lies to you, so depression could tell you that this won't work, you shouldn't even try it. And depression might say you're a burden to others because you tell people your problems, or you're weak because you can't fix your problems, or people would be better off without you, or that nothing can save you. Don't let that ruin you from getting help. And when you're depressed, or whatever I'm dealing with, you need more reassurance. And sometimes, to save a life, show you care. Even if you're acquaintance, show you care. That is another thing. Each time somebody lets me talk about my suicide thoughts or plans or whatever and doesn't bankrupt me, that lessens the chance. So that means that they can handle it and that they're not just saying, I'm just going to throw you in a mental hospital, I'm just going to throw you somewhere because I can't handle it, or I'm scared you're going to commit suicide. Mental hospital does not help that much. They give you medicine, which that did help, but that's all they're going to do. And then if you go back, they're just going to up your medicine. So, and faith. Have faith in God. And when you're going through suicidal thoughts, or you have a plan to commit suicide, you'll know who's there for you or not. And you will know who's not there for you. And you will know who can handle you and who cannot handle you. But make sure you don't let your pride get in the way of your hope. And therapy, still undecided. So, that's all I want to say about wait. And one more thing. Your circumstances can change too. There's always hope if you believe there's hope. And even if your circumstances doesn't change, remember, somebody needs you. Somebody cares. You have a purpose. Whether it's dog sitting your big sister's dog, whether it's teaching somebody how you can go through abuse and make it out alive, whether you feel lonely because of your situation and that you're the only 25-year-old in the world that has 2 people dying of cancer and nobody else seems to go through this, you think, and you are dealing with anticipation grief and your parents don't understand it because they don't have a mental illness or disability. Now, my father might understand it since he's the one with cancer, but he doesn't understand a mental illness. So, they don't know the stint that I'm dealing with versus what they're dealing with because they don't have a mental illness. So, and it takes more courage to state the truth and state how you are feeling than to fake how you're feeling. It takes more courage to be authentic enough to be yourself and to be courage and bold enough to show people the real you. Not what the world wants you to be, but the real you and what God wants you to be. Now, me having suicidal thoughts is not what God wants, and God has forgiven me for that sin, and I have to find a way to stop contemplating suicide. And no, people, it's not because I want attention. I want the pain to stop. But anyways, so, yeah. See, the more people bankrupt people or put them in mental hospitals or calls the police on them, the more people stop talking about suicide. And the more time you put fear in people. That's one reason I kind of don't want to go to a therapist. Because if I tell them all this, they might bankrupt me. So, it puts fear on people to tell the truth about suicidal thoughts sometimes. So, I pray that none of you guys call the police or bankrupt me because I have purpose and I have faith and I have friends. Some people I'm still trying to figure out if they're there or not, but you know what? I'll know in time. So, anyways, bye.